Med school is becoming harder and harder with all the new knowledge, all of the new researches that are going on. And it is becoming harder for all of the med students out there to cope up with all the knowledge and everything. So, here is an idea that I have brought up for all of you guys. Hey Inspirers, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about AI and how it is going to help you and me to cope up with all of the medical studies that we can. So I know this video is a little inclined to all the medical students, but I hope a few of these methods can help all of the other students also. So before starting with all the methods, let me tell you what is AI. So AI basically stands for artificial intelligence. It is a machine or a software that is similar or which has a similar intelligence as of a human. So we call it as a smart machine, like a smartphone. So simple examples that we use AI in our regular day-to-day life is using maps, using self-driving cars, using face recognition in your mobiles. All of these are just simple examples of AI that we knowingly and unknowingly use. So now let's begin with a video where we knowingly use AI for our benefit. So the medical students will relate to how vast of a knowledge we need to gain in a span of a few years, and it is quite difficult to read articles, read books, and spend hours and days of hard work into summarizing those topics, those articles, and everything. So it is very useful and it is very time efficient for all of us that we just type in a few words or just ask a few words and you get the synthesized and quite summarized information about that article. And you can ask the AI to summarize it or explain it in brief, anything according to what you like and what are your preferences, and use it to your benefit. So that is a way that we can ask AI to help us. So what are the few tools that we can use for helping us in study? So the first one is intelligent tutoring system. You can give it a real-time feedback so that it can change its method, and the teaching method or the learning method of it will be quite adapted to you, and it is going to help you in a quite interactive learning which will be most useful for you, and that can be very much personalized. It can help you and your friend can have some other type of studying technique or a method. So most of the times it can happen that your method of the things that you have set for your AI won't work for your friend's AI. It becomes more personal and more interactive and a very nice learning experience for you. The second is VR and AR. So what is VR? VR is virtual intelligence, which is a environment that is made computer based, and those objects, that environment is just a virtual reality, and it is not going to happen in real anything. It is just to make the user feel more comfortable and more immersed into that environment. But AR, which is augmented reality, it is more interactive experience, and it combines the real world and the virtual world. So it gives a more real experience rather than just a virtual experience. So this AR and VR can enhance your study of anatomy and surgery. It will help you practice more effectively and more efficiently, because you can practice on patients, but those won't be real patients. So there is no risk of causing harm to real people, and so it will help you boost your confidence and everything. And the third one tool that you can use is natural language processing and question answering system. So you don't always need to use a difficult term or anything. You can just use a daily language that you use with your friends, your family, and everything. And you can just ask the question in that language to your AI, and it will help you answer all of the questions that you've been asking, and it will be more than accurate for you, because it is much more easier to ask questions and get the answers rather than reading and everything and spending hours, and again you'll be feeling overwhelmed to just the to the amount of time that you have spent reading the article or reading the book. So it is very simple to just ask and get the answer. So now let me tell you some research in the medical field that has happened with AI. So AI can help you manage and analyze your data. You can also give it some database, give it some data sets and everything, and it will help you predict a disease, help to recognize its risk factors, and also help you to give a potential treatment for the same, which will be more beneficial for all the medical workers and all the humankind. The second research is image recognition and its diagnosis. It is much there can be a lot of human errors in medicine. How AI is going to help us? It can help us to identify a particular disease in a particular patient, and it will help us to increase the accuracy of our diagnosis and also speed up the diagnosis, so that the patients don't waste 3 to 4 days just for diagnosis purposes, and they get the medical help that is required to them a lot faster. And there are a few times it happens that the diagnosis takes so long, until then the condition of the patient worsens, and that and there can come a time that the patient may not get the required treatment. So it is very much helpful to just use AI, which can be a lot more accurate. I'm not saying that the doctors are always wrong or anything, but there can be human errors. Another method where we can use AI is AI powered robotics. So what it actually is, that we can do surgeries using robots, and these surgeries can be done from a place afar, which sometimes, take for example, you as a doctor are in some other country, and your patient you have been treating for years is in a different country. You can ask that patient to go to a hospital, and then you can call up that hospital and you can ask them for assistance, and you can also do the surgery yourself using these AI powered robots. So it not only just helps your patient, it also helps you, and it also saves a lot of time, because the hospital the patient will go without your assistance, they are going to start the diagnosis and everything from the very beginning, and it is going to cost the patient a lot of time. So that is a way that AI can help you, and AI can provide a lot of precision and a lot of dexterity. So I do encourage people to use AI, but I don't encourage you to trust it 100% all of the times, because as there can be human errors, there can be technical errors also. So these are a few ways that you can use AI for studying and in medical field. So I would also encourage you to find a few more ways how you can use AI, and also let me know in the comments. That is it for today's video. I'll see you in the next. Until then, keep inspiring and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.